Okay, we should be live. We should be live. I did not realize that this stream was on. I do want to apologize. We should be live. Shout out to the people that are all in here as well. We should be live right now. I do want to thank all of you guys that have been in here. Pre-game post, thank you so much, man. I really, really do appreciate that. Thank you. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. And then we should be live on vertical. Yeah, I'm live on vertical as well. So I will be going live in 2 seconds on that. Public, done, save. Odds on Fever win with Aja on or off the floor. Aja's playing. Aja is 100% playing today. So let me move this to the side. Let me get this in here as well. We move this one. I just need to get all these. I need to get all this in this stuff in the old chat right now. But no, Aja's 1,000,000% playing today. She's not going to miss this game. Aja could actually be injured and she's still not missing this game. Again, we don't know whether or not Aja's injured or not, but we know for a fact that she is. She will not be missing this one. If she's going to miss a game, it will definitely not be this game right here. But how long was I just sitting in was I sitting on a black screen for this stream, by the way? I think I accidentally set this up on a damn black screen, which is annoying. Sky or Mystics? Mystics. I really like the Mystics. Mystics. Odds on LA trying to take out Caitlyn. Or say Age trying to take out Caitlyn. 0. Literally 0. I'd say this is genuinely like if 0.1% chance. To a certain Iowa corn maze, I mean it's Indiana and I'm not going to America. It's too much of an effort. It is far, far too much of an effort to go to America. This game's not even on Ion. Is this just a League Pass game? Wow. Did I answer the stat question at the top? What stat question at the top? Also, by the way, I assume everybody here is subscribed. We're only 12 off. We could somehow get to that by... It's on NBA TV. Okay. Guys, just, by the way. What do you guys think of the, What do you guys think? Obviously, we're not pushing this. Just, it's a general questions. Can somebody that is watching this in the vertical stream please comment? Because I'm not 100% sure it's working. Okay, good. Keep great content coming. Appreciate it. Am I going to vote for Conor McGregor? I hate Conor McGregor. Like, people think I hate certain athletes. There's nobody I hate more than Conor McGregor. I'm trying to think of the athletes I hate the most. McGregor, Draymond, Embiid. Harry Kuehl. Harry Kuehl has to be up there too. I hate people from... You've got an Irish man, an Australian man, a Cameroonian, and an American. I hate them all. But, yeah, what do you guys think of the merch? I thought it was very, very kind of creative. Because everyone was always asking me, it's like, I wish, like, they made the WNBA logo Caitlin Clark. So, I got a picture that looks kind of like Caitlin Clark. Like, this is... Look, I've edited... By the way, I have edited this enough. This silhouette enough. Which is why I have it just called 22. No WNBA reference. I've edited just enough that it's not quite Caitlin Clark, but it sure as hell looks like her. Reality is here. I need to get a good designer. Why Harry Kewell played for Galatasaray. So, like, as you can see there, like, there's a Bielsa jersey. I'm a huge, huge Leeds United fan. So, basically, had to order a shirt and a sweater. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Ordered your sweater. Appreciate that. I really hope the quality is good. Like, every review, like, the actual quality of the hoodies is okay. Like, Gildan is, considering, like, how cheap, like, I'm making, like, $3 off each of these. Like, it's almost zero. It is almost zero. Like, I could have, they were, like, recommended price. Make myself the logo, pop belly and all. Like, I'm not as heavy as you think I am. I can still nearly dunk. Like, I'm not as heavy as you think I am. I'm way more top heavy than I am bottom heavy. Like, I'm nowhere near as heavy as you guys you probably think I am. But yeah, like the some of the premium ones, I don't know how great the premium one is. Leeds bottled it last season, I agree. But basically, the Harry Kewell thing is that need to stress limited stock. No, these ones are never going to be limited stock. This one is never going to be limited stock. There's going to be a lot of ones. I'm going to probably work with I might see if I can get some like decent designer and work with them and like split the That's the number 10 jersey. Yes, it is. This is the Lexi Hull jersey. I told you guys, I ordered this from the gate from DH. This is over a month. I ordered this before they came back. See, doctors help you with the fever. You know it. You know it. You have the fever. But my team content done. Unless the Mo gets better. Like, the problem is that, like, I'm all for budget players and there's no players in the auction house. Like, there's genuinely no players in the auction house. I've looked at the auction house and I'm like, man, there's like 5 Giannis cards in these 80k. And I'm like, why would Giannis Amethyst be 80k? Because everything's unauctionable. But this game is going to be interesting. Who do you guys have? Bo Chats. What am I sipping on? Do you guys have like my Waddy in the States? It's like the thing. I think in America you can like squirt something into water to make it like taste. Have I played Caitlin Clark in 2K? Man, I haven't turned on 2K since launch day. I do want to say that, like, I actually have not played 2K since launch day. I used to be way more into 2K than I am now. I don't really care that much about it. Oh, we're only 8 subscribers off. By the way, especially if you guys are in here if you guys are in the short form. If you guys are in the short form, subscribe. Subscribe if you like the Indiana Fever, if you like Caitlin Clark. We're 7. We are 7 subscribers. 6 off. 6 off 34.5k. We are 6 off that. 5. I don't think this is going to be a close game, by the way. I think it's either going to be a blowout one way or the other. I don't think this is going to be close. Oh, we're 3. 3 away. 3 away. Man, Caitlin Clark did this yesterday. Caitlin Clark is a Swiftie. She was scrolling through Instagram. And a picture of Taylor Swift came up with a dog and thought, that looked cute. I'm going to like this. Like, realistically, the most likely thing, considering how careful Considering how careful Caitlin Clark is that she just saw a cute picture of Taylor Swift and thought, oh, this is her and a cat, and didn't realize the context behind it. Like, didn't realize that the context was about, like, you know, like, I'm sorry, like, they didn't realize this was the context of it. Didn't fully realize that this was the context of the post. She may sound like it's an intentional nod. I mean, she answered it perfectly. She didn't just say in the press conference, it would have been a worse thing for her to have said in the press conference, and I didn't mean to like that tweet. I didn't even mean to like that. I didn't even know what I was liking. How appropriate is it for Angel Reese to have Cheryl Swoops? It depends. It really depends. If you believe that Angel Reese, that all publicity is good publicity, then yes, it is the perfect person to have on. If you are somebody that is actively trying not, or to like curb the hate against you, then obviously it's not going to help with that. But I think Angel Reese is smart. Angel Reese is smart. Like, she knows what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing. And that's why, like, I give credit where credit's due. But, like, one thing is, like, you can't do that and then play victim immediately afterwards. Like, that's just simply put what it is. And I like Angel Reese. I think she's very, very smart. Angel cares about clicks, so do I. Like, you're acting like the reality of this is that whether it's sports, whether it's YouTube, whether it's entertainment, or anything in the entertainment business is about clicks. Oh yeah, crap, we've just hit 34,500. I just realized that. I was like, oh, are we 7 off? I'm like, no, we're 7 past it. What am I doing, Mick? We are 7 past it. Asia's leg is supposed to be injured, but she's going to play today. She needs 11 points. I think Asia's fine. I genuinely think there's nothing wrong with Asia. Either there's nothing wrong with Asia, or she's way more injured than we think. Like, there's no in between. She's either very injured or completely fine. I would hope for her sake that she's fine, because if she's not 100%, they don't have a chance in the playoffs. The biggest news post debate was the Taylor Swift post. I mean, it's a Swiftie who liked the Taylor Swift post. I don't really care about that much. What's up with all these fake injuries? I mean, we saw her go down. Doesn't look fake. Does not look fake. And again, nobody has surgery for a fake injury. Can we just take off our tinfoil hats? Nobody has surgery for an injury. No one just gets surgery. Caitlin Clark 40, 13, and 8. If Caitlin Clark has 40 today, man, I'll give 5 people free hoodies. Deal? I'll give 5 people free hoodies. Age didn't fake an injury. Angel didn't fake an injury. No one faked an injury. No one's out here faking injuries. Let's be real. No one's out here faking injuries. Age is still listed as game time decision. Is she? Maybe she is injured and this whole thing is just like... If I was her, I wouldn't play today. I'd play tomorrow. Elective surgery is elective for a reason. Yeah, but like we've seen the Grant Hill situation. Grant Hill chose to play in the playoffs through an injury, made the injury worse, and never recovered for the rest of his career until like he was playing like 36 in Phoenix. That's just, come on. You would have a completely difference. Nobody gets a screw for a hairline. If she got like, if they were willing to give her surgery, No doctor is going to be willing to give someone surgery for something that's not bad. Stay calm. Watch my blood pressure. I'm not going to stay calm. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me to stay calm. I just realized they're wearing shirts that say vote. Just try Temi for a change. You have to still start in Alyssa. You can bring on Temi early, but you still have to start in Alyssa, obviously. If Indiana plays slow, this one's over. You gotta outrun this team. You will not beat this team in half court. Indiana do not have the pieces to beat these. They're wearing those last game, were they? But saying they gave her the option to keep playing. Like, the team didn't. The doctor said you can either play or you can, you can play or you can get surgery. But if you play, it's a risk. The team shut her down. I'd be very confident the team shut her down. Because one, look, Chicago losing benefits them. People don't know this. Dallas are not in the playoffs. So Chicago are guaranteed a lottery pick if they lose. Am I familiar with U.S. medicine? No, I'm not. Thank you so much, Joe. Joe? Thank you so much for the $10. Really appreciate it. Have I seen Cam Tennis Talk? I have not seen Cam Tennis Talk, no. I love tennis, though. Tennis is my... Actually, you know what? I got my tennis racket here. I came back playing after like 15 years. I've still got my... it's in my office. This was top of the range back 15 years ago. Babolat Aerostorm, when it came out. Babolat Aerostorm. Still got it. Top of the range 15 years ago, Mac, when I still played. Now it is a 15-year-old racket, and everyone's so confused when I whip it out. Never played golf. Never played golf. Age is in. Of course Age is in. Nothing. She's fine. Okay, let's see how this game starts. Kelsey Mitchell, easy layup. Okay. Age is not injured. We'll see if she's injured. She wants to break the record against Caitlin Clark. Still somewhat over. I don't throw my racket. Rackets cost money. Oh, good pass. Lexi for three! Lexi Hall for three! Let's go! Timeout after 36 seconds for Becky Hammond. You don't want Paige to go where? Paige can only go one of three places. Paige can only go to Dallas, Washington, or LA. She can only go to one of those three places. Nothing else matters. Washington own Atlanta's pick. Time after 36 seconds. Yep. I told you guys. I knew what I was doing when I ordered the Lexi Hull jersey. I knew what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing ordering it in XL and it coming in treble XL. Like, this is like I genuinely could... It's like a dress. It goes down to like almost my knees, but Paige going to Iowa, she's going to force a trade. Hammond already panicking. Man, it's been 2 possessions. I'm wearing a tent, yeah. Shout out to everyone that is sub, by the way. We've got 20 subscribers since the start of this stream. Thank you guys so much. There's 600 of you guys in here in the first quarter. And 200 in the other one. We got 800 people combined in the first quarter. That's crazy. Not only first quarter, first 36 seconds of the game. An assist already for Caitlin, yeah. No, why would I pick this guy? I've been saying from day one the Mystics are good. I've been number one Mystics hype man. I have been the number one Mystics hype man. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm a Mystics hype man. I'm not even gonna say Mystics hype man. I'm a Mystics truther. The Mystics are gonna make the playoffs. Because the funniest part about all this is, if you are the Mystics, you making the playoffs and Atlanta making the playoffs in the 8th, you're in the exact same spot. If you're the Mystics, you want Chicago to be in there. Problem is that Atlanta could get in there. The Mystics might throw it though, because Atlanta are a game behind, or 2 games behind, sorry. But it's still at the stage where Atlanta just need to beat Chicago and they're right back in this. Julie Van Loo fan, she is crazy. Like, the slot belongs to Atlanta. They don't even have their pick, so they kind of need to get it. Kelsey Plum for 3, brick. Big board. Okay, so Jackie Young starting on Caitlin Clark. I like Jackie Young as a defender. Okay, it's a good pass. Great job, Lexi Hull. Did my stream just cut out? Is my stream okay? Is my stream okay? Is everything okay? Stream's fine now. It is okay. Thank God. Thank God. What is Chelsea Gray shooting that for? Could have a few seconds. Okay. That's good. Oh, Caitlin driving. Oh, she got pushed in the back there. The fact Chelsea Gray can hide, or Caitlin Clark can hide on Chelsea Gray is huge. Like, that's so important for the Fever. Is that, like, Caitlin Clark can hide. Oh, great pass. Oh, Aaliyah, you gotta make that. You gotta make that, Aaliyah. Okay. A'ja Wilson's struggling on these layups right now. She's really struggling on these layups. Jackie Young is fouling the crap out of Caitlin Clark. Great pass. Nalisi, you gotta shoot that. They are hacking us right here. A'ja Wilson is going to shoot 30 shots today. And I mean that. A'ja Wilson is going to shoot the ball 30 times today. Oh. Caitlin's not been great. Who scored first? Mitchell. Mitchell, then Lexi, then Aaliyah, I think. I will say, Caitlin Clark's been aggressive and playing well. She just missed her shots. She is playing very, very aggressive today, and I kind of like it. They're also letting Jackie Young hack her. Jackie Young's literally shoving her with 2 hands. That's not even a hand check. This is a shove. Oh, Leah. You gotta make that one. Oh my God. The Aces are really struggling with layups right now. The Aces can't make layups. Has Caitlin shot the ball 4 times already? Oh, of 3. I will say that, the Aces have not started well, but Age has now just hit 3 shots in a row. Like, Age is out here hitting 3 in a row. Like, it is Caitlin to Kelsey. Bang, bang! Let's go, Kelsey. You had 500 on Kelsey. Why would you put 500 on first score? And why would you bet on anyone but Kelsey Mitchell for first score or Caitlin Clark for first score? And Asia Wilson has got their first 8 points. They can't keep leaving Asia Wilson open. I mean, I don't know. Defensive GOAT coach Christy Sides is making those decisions. Unfortunately, I'm not the defensive GOAT coach. I'm one. Like, Caitlin's, I think she's played well. She just missed. She's been really aggressive here. That's what we want, isn't it? We want that aggression. That is genuinely what we want from Caitlin Clark. And she hits the free throw. Apologies. Has Temi gone into the game? Yeah, I would put Temi on Asia. Or I would just not guard Kia Stokes. And I mean this. I would not guard Kia Stokes. I would play the Bill Cartwright rules on Kia Stokes. Do not guard Kia Stokes. Like, leave her open. Like, they're putting way too much. They are giving her way too much respect. Let her shoot open layups. And I mean that. You are giving way too much respect. Oh, Caitlin, that's the worst defensive possession I've ever seen. Great job, Melissa. Caitlin, you got lucky. You got very, very lucky there. Great pass. Oh, can one of these two teams make layups? Like, if they're not making layups, at least we can make some layups. No, Caitlin's been really good so far. They're winning. The pace is why they're winning. On who? Oh, man. Like, how? How is that not called as a foul on Tiffany Hayes? Asia Wilson's going to have 10 points in 6 minutes here. Did... What? Wheeler in for Caitlin? Cool. Okay, Erica, I see you. You know what? I don't mind sides ball. I don't mind sides ball. To be fair, she played 45 minutes the last game. Or did she? Was Atlanta the last game? Yeah, she played 45 minutes the last game. Like, get her some rest. As Kelsey Mitchell shoots a transition pull-up 3 as soon as Caitlin Clark comes off the floor. Off the dribble, brick. Kelsey Mitchell hits the 3 off the pass, bricks it off the dribble. That's not a foul! Oh no, Lexi's on 2. That is so obviously not a foul. Wait, Caitlin Clark walked straight into the tunnel. What? What? Because she looked fine. She looked absolutely fine on the court. Supposedly nothing happened. That's odd. That's very, very odd. Why are you leaving Tiffany Hayes open in the corner? And why is Lexi Hull on the floor? Play the dog, Christy Wallace. It's her time. It's Christy Wallace time. No Caitlin Clark on the floor. It's Christy Wallace time. Is this Caitlin Clark's first scoreless? Oh no, she's had 3 points. I thought she was going to go scoreless in the quarter. In fairness, Age has scored a lot of points, but has she taken 10 shots? Age has shot the ball 8 times. Like, she could shoot the ball 30 times this game. Kelsey Mitchell, as usual, off the dribble brick. Like, Kelsey Mitchell, I wonder for her, like, pull-up threes without Caitlin Clark on the floor, what her percentage is. So, Meg Gustafson in the game. Is it Katie Lou in the game? Like, please. She's not horrible off one dribble. She's horrible off multiple dribbles. Caitlin Clark back in. Okay. I don't mind this line. I don't hate this lineup. She can guard Sydney. Oh, Sydney Colson's in the game. Caitlin's fine. Sydney Colson's in the game. She can guard Sydney Colson. Erica Wheeler for 3. What's that? 2 assists for CC? 3 assists for CC. Not bad. Jackie Young. It's a good finish by Jackie Young. I don't mind Wheeler playing the 2. I don't actually hate Erica Wheeler playing the shooting guard. I hate Erica Wheeler playing point guard with Caitlin Clark on the floor. I don't hate her playing the 2. Oh, Aaliyah, that's on you. That's on you, Aaliyah. That pass was lobbed. She's the face. Sydney Colson's the face of WNBA Twitter. I'll give you that. She did make a skyhook in the last game. In her defense, she did make a skyhook. Oh, God. Yeah, but you're acting like they don't have 3 guards out there. You're acting like they don't have Jackie Young in the game and their players. Age are cool enough. I don't know. And they got Tiffany Hayes, Jackie Young, and Colson in the game. Caitlin 1 for 5 start, though. Not ideal. Why are they leaving Tiffany Hayes wide open? Like why are we leaving Tiffany Hayes open? That's a foul on Colson. Is that her on the line? I don't think so. No perimeter defense. They're just leaving her open, which is weird. Like, every player left her open. Oh, great pass. Aaliyah, you can take her on. It's alright. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it, Aaliyah. We're fine. We're fine. Sloppy game. I agree. We're down 2. Good start. Iffy end to the quarter. As Aja shoots her 12th. Is that 10th shot of the quarter? Like, Aja shot the ball 10 times in the first quarter. Like, she is going to that record. She is going for that record. They're winning. That's all that matters. She shot the ball. Aja is chucking. Like, there are levels to shot chucking, and, like, man, we thought Enrique is a bad shot chucker. I don't like the way we haven't gone to Kelsey Mitchell enough here. I think Caitlin's taking a few too many of those tough shots. Like, it's not a good first quarter. It's an okay quarter. We're down 2. I think Caitlin's taking some bad shots here. I think she's passed the ball well. But, like, Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark, 2 of 11 combined. For what? 5 points. Kelsey Mitchell, 2 of 6. Like, Erica Wheeler's been our best player in this quarter. Like, it is what it is. None of the big three are playing well in this quarter. We're down 2. None of them are shooting well. And the reason is that Aja Wilson is shooting every single time she touches the ball. Don't disrespect the red uniform. This looks bad because it's from the gate of DH. Also, every single time Caitlin dribbles the ball, it's 2 hands on her. And neither team can make a layup here, by the way. Neither of these teams are playing well. Shouldn't matter, but you joined the vertical. Irrational behavior. I mean, I'm just running the 2 of them at the same time just for people that scroll in the shorts feed, to be realistically. Lads, let's see. Let's see. Right now, we got 53 likes on the vertical. We have got 195 on the other one. Let's see if we can get to like 60 and 200 by the end of this timeout. By the end of the quarter. No, Caitlin's shot selection's been all over the place. 2 short bank shots. I don't know why she's now like settling for the mid-range shot. Like she's not going. She's driven to the basket once and scored once. Like she's settling for mid-ranges. And I don't like it. It's really ugly basketball, yeah. Like I know she's gotten better at the mid-range, but like she's settling. Temi Fagbenle just makes the defense look better. Like Temi Fagbenle by herself will make the defense look significantly better. And that is the truth. Caitlin Clark's ice cold. They're all ice cold. Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell are what? 4 for 18 combined. They're all cold. They're all extremely, extremely cold. But yeah, we've got like 1,200 combined between long form and short form. We have 1,200 combined on each of them, which is insanely good. Thank you guys so much for all the support, by the way. Like it's actually been crazy, but this has been like I think this has been a really quietly not great game for Caitlin. I think that's the best way I can describe it. Is it's like it's not like Caitlin's been bad, but she hasn't been good. She said it. She's off. Like she's actually made. I think she's attacking. She's aggressive. She looks okay. Like this doesn't look like the Atlanta game where she just looked out of it. She looks okay. She's just not made shots. 250 already. Wow. Jesus, thank you guys. Like, there's no age on the floor right now. They need to win these minutes. They cannot. Why is Damaris Dantas in the game guarding Gustafson? No. That is who you should have signed with that money. Not Damaris Dantas. Megan Gustafson should have been who you signed with the money you're paying to Dantas. Sydney Colson is guarding you. Take it at her. Good defense by Megan. Is Erica Wheeler for 3? You know what? I don't hate it. She's already made one. And a long 2. I am not a Dantas fan. Apparently a lovely person. Apparently Damiris Dantas, from what I've heard, is a... Oh, come on! Tiffany Hayes is cooking us. We are getting cooked by Tiffany Hayes right now. Wheeler's -5 and 5. I'm watching the game. Erica Wheeler's been fine. Erica Wheeler's played well today. I'll slander Erica. I'll criticize Erica Wheeler where it's due. She is not the reason her team is -5 with her on the floor. Fever gonna get blown out. They're gonna get back in this. Age is not on the floor. We're fine. Rebounds. You're kidding me. Oh, that's great defense by Chelsea Gray. Oh, that's a layup. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're all good. We are all good right here. Erica Wheeler is going ISO. Caitlin Clark comes off the screen. Comes off another screen from Wheeler. That's definitely a foul. Caitlin Clark goes ISO on Chelsea Gray. Steps back to her left. Caitlin Clark for 3. There's only 1 point God and she wears 22 and plays for Indiana. Chelsea Gray with the post up. Goes for a no look and throws it to nowhere. I love how as she turns it over like she's the point guard for a reason. Oh, Caitlin, don't do her like that. Don't do her like that. Okay, good screen by Caitlin. Good defense by... Oh my God! They hit each other! Caitlin didn't touch her! Oh my God, that is the most... That is a... There's no way that is a push-off. She pushed off every play. I agree. But like she gets shoved every play. You cannot let her you cannot let people defend her like this and then call push-offs. You can't. You simply put cannot let people defend with their two hands like that and then call minor push-offs. Dantas! You suck. Alicia Clark! Oh, come on. Who's her? She's blue by Lexi Hull. What are you trying to do, Tammy? You threw the ball nowhere. Come on, do not let Chelsea Gray beat us on the break. Why is this lineup in the game? Get Aaliyah Boston back in, please. Not for Tammy! We are watching Aaliyah Boston, Damaris Dantas lineup. Down 9. Also, can we just get the ball to Kelsey Mitchell, please? Damaris Dantas. Brick. Can we please take Damaris Dantas out of the game? Can we trade her? Oh, wow. Airball, Jesus. So what's it? Mitchell 2 of 7, Clark 2 of 8. Oh my God. Oh my God. None of them are playing well. We can't hit a shot. You're acting like Asia hasn't shot the ball 10 times. Like, Asia has not touched the ball without taking a shot in this game. On Lexi. Give it to Caitlin. Take her out, Christy. She's on 3. Oh my God, Christy. Great job, Christy Sides. Great job. Christy Wallace is a passable defender. You've iced her out. You can't even put her on the floor anymore. There we go, Lexi. No, I don't think that one was a foul. I agree with you. I don't think that one was a foul. People saying Chelsea Gray's rounding up her own form. She's been terrible. Like, Chelsea Gray's been objectively terrible in this game. Please put that shot up. Go, Kelsey, go. Good shot. Good. No, the social media stuff isn't affecting Caitlin Clark. She's playing fine. She's been fast. She looks okay. Doesn't look like there's anything really wrong with her. She looks fine. I'm not going to use that as an excuse. Like, A'ja Wilson is shooting 4 for 11 from the fields. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know she's got 10 points. She is shooting 4 for 11 from the field. And I know, yes, it is better than Caitlin Clark's percentages. 2 of 8. 4 of 11 is better than 2 of 8. But, like, she's got 4 more points on 3 more shots. It's not that much better. Who's playing fine? Like, you don't judge a player as playing well or bad based on making shots. Clark, what's her excuse? She's missing shots. Just like A'ja, just like Kelsey, just like Aaliyah. They're all shooting terribly in this game. What are you talking about? Play Berger now. You can't sign Sophie Cunningham. Like, Sophie Cunningham will never leave Phoenix. You can't just sign Sophie Cunningham. Both teams can't make layups. The referees are allowing a bloodbath and then calling touch fouls if Lexi Hull's involved. So let's see. Can we get to? We're out of time right now. 1,000 people. Can we get to 300 likes on the horizontal, the proper stream? And let's see. Can we get to 100 likes on the vertical stream? For anyone that is in the vertical stream, can we get to 100 likes? That would be insane. But yeah. The Aces doing a good job against the offense. No, they're not. Neither team's playing defense, by the way. Like, the Fever can't make layups and open jump shots. The Aces can't make layups. Wait, Katie Lou's not dressed to play. Just play Christy Wallace. Like, I'm sorry. If you got rid of Celeste Taylor and you kept Christy Wallace when you could have got rid of either of them, you better play her. Just play Christy Wallace, please. I never thought I'd say this. Play Christy Wallace. Am I going to start a Discord? Probably not. Discords never end. For creators, Discords never end well. I don't use Discord, so. What happened with the NBC report? I don't know. I don't know who she is. Don't know who she is. Just saw her. She quote tweeted me. So I'm like, started looking into it. And I was just like, oh, she's an NBC reporter. So I just titled the video like that. Don't care about her. At the end of the day. Smith has 0 defense, but at least she can score, unlike Damaris Dantas. Like, why has Dantas played? Oh. Can we see Kelsey make both of these and we're back in this game? Like, we can't continue to play this bad. We'll be fine. Like, it's 5 points. It's not a crazy lead. Dantas can hit threes. I don't care. Dantas does not shoot a good percentage from 3. She just had that one game where she hit a bunch of them. Nalisa Smith shoots a better percentage from 3 than Dantas. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're good. Defense. Big defense here. Katie Lou is in. Yeah. Do they start to attack her? Or are they just going to attack? Oh, Christy Wallace is in the game. Ooh, Chelsea Gray goes at Caitlin. Christy Wallace is in the game. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. If Lexi Hull wasn't... I don't like this lineup. Wait, this is the start. Is this the starting lineup? This has been a starting lineup, I'm pretty sure. Great pass, Caitlin. Aaliyah, go up with that. That has to be given as an assist. How was that not an assist? To be fair, she's gotten some ridiculous ones. She's gotten some ridiculous ones. Christy Wallace with the steal. Christy Wallace! Oh, keep going! You got that dog in you, Christy Wallace. What? Oh my god, this is rigged. This is rigged. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. There is... Oh my god. She pump faked and she tapped her hand on it and it went up. Oh my god. First of all, maybe it's an offensive foul. But that is... In no world is that a jump ball. That's the ACES whistle. That is the ACES whistle. Christy Wallace for 3! Oh, Christy Wallace. Oh, Christy Wallace. We're actually running a lineup of Katie Lou and Christy Wallace right now. We are trolling. We are trolling. Christy Wallace with the steal! That's our dog! To Katie Lou. Why? Kate, that's not... Who? That went nowhere. What? Who threw that pass? No. We are running a lineup with Nalissa Smith, Christy Wallace, and Katie Lou Samuelson in the game. We are running a lineup with Nalissa Smith, Katie Lou Samuelson, and Christy Wallace. Aaliyah, yeah, that's a foul. How many fouls is Aaliyah on? One? One, we're okay. We have it's the Christy Wallace game. At least no Dantas. You know what? You pick. It's pick your poison with some of these bench players. I'd love to see Celeste Taylor. Good defense, Aaliyah. Aaliyah's done a good job, kind of banging with Asia. Christy Wallace is doing a good job on defense here. I have to give Christy Wallace some credit. She's actually playing defense here. Like, she did airball a wide open 3. Christy Wallace hasn't been bad. She's what, 2 steals as well? Oh, you gotta shoot that, Christy. You're supposed to be the dog. Do you see Aaliyah? Christy Wallace gets the ball. Give it to... Oh, Christy Wallace. She's so bad. And she gets the ball. Aaliyah, give it to Caitlin. Give it to Caitlin. Christy Wallace is so bad at basketball. Oh my god. At least she's not terrible on defense. I don't even care. But like, why is she touching the ball in every offense? Why is the offense running through Christy Wallace? Like, we are running our offense through Christy Wallace right now. Like, can we just take that into account? It's not that Christy Wallace is on the floor. We are running through Christy Wallace. Alicia Clark. Like, Katie Lou Samuelson is so bad on the ball that we have to run through. Like, Caitlin misses there. I don't even care about that shot. Like, you're not passing the ball to Katie Lou or Christy Wallace again. Like, what is this lineup? How is it not a... Katie Lou... Who do you think has the worst whistle? Katie Lou Samuelson or Caitlin Clark's playing like hot garbage? Have you seen who's on the floor with her? I agree, she's been garbage. But have you seen who's on the floor with her right now? Who is she meant to pass the ball to? Who is she meant to pass the ball to? The whole Fever team have been garbage. We have 27 points in a half. Caitlin Clark, 2 of 9. Kelsey Mitchell, 3 of 8. Aaliyah Boston, 2 of 7. Our best player has been Lexi Hull, who's on 3 fouls. Oh my god. Oh my god. The three letting Asia get that board. I agree. Aaliyah Boston's been terrible. They've all been terrible. This whole team's been terrible. The Aces have sucked. Do you want to know what the difference is? That Alicia Clark and Tiffany Hayes are hitting their threes. That's literally the difference in this game. It's an 8-point game and Alicia Clark and Tiffany Hayes are hitting their threes. Asia has not been good. Kelsey Plum has not been good. Jackie Young has not been good. Chelsea Gray. Jesus, Chelsea Gray's 6 points. Didn't realize that. But she's not been good. Nobody's been good. Chelsea is... Yeah, I mean, she went through Caitlin Clark's chest and scored a basket. Like, wow. Players score on other players. Wow. Like, Katie... We actually are running a lineup with Katie Lou Samuelson, Christy Wallace, and Alyssa Smith at the same time. Imagine if we just didn't cuss Celeste Taylor. We have 27 points with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. We have scored 9 points in the second quarter. I don't even care about her pulling Caitlin Clark in the first. It was a close game. We were down 2 at the end of the first. This is the worst half Fever played because the Aces have been garbage. Like, well, when was the last time the Fever been good? Like, been good bell to bell. Asia shoots what? Her 12th shot a game? Is Lexi on 3 fouls yet? Great pass, Katie Lou! Brick. Thank you for the membership, Carrie. Really appreciate it. Who? Katie Lou Samuelson. She is the actually might be. She's worse than Christy Wallace. At least Christy Wallace plays defense. At least Christy Wallace plays defense. That's all I'm going to say is at least Christy Wallace plays defense. Of the two of them, I would have taken out Katie Lou. Oh my god, she just grabbed... Katie Lou Samuelson should not be allowed. She literally just grabs Kelsey Plum on the break. Oh my god. Get her off the floor and cut her. She's not pregnant anymore. You can legally cut her. And the worst part is we can't get any free agents because you cut her. Great pass to Alicia Clark. That's the difference in this game. Alicia Clark 3 for 3. And Tiffany Hayes 2 for 4. That's the difference in this game. Katie Lou is... Aaliyah Boston to Caitlin. They double team. Gets it to Boston. Who decides to swing some elbows and not even take a layup. Like, Aaliyah Boston didn't even take a layup there. She was swinging elbows there. This is far from game over. This is far from game over, but like... Great job, Katie Lou. Good. Good. We are terrible tonight. At least we didn't score in single digits in the quarter. I guess. This is the worst half the Fever have played all year. That's a travel. Oh, nearly. Okay, give us one of these. By the way, do you want to know who the best player on the floor is? Alicia Clark. Asia Wilson's not playing well here. Asia Wilson's shot the ball 12 times for 10 points. Like, yes, Caitlin Clark has shot the ball 9 times for 6 points. She's been bad. Like, Caitlin's been bad. Kelsey's been bad. Kelsey's been meh. Aaliyah's been bad. So, Asia's been bad. Kelsey's been bad. Jackie's been bad. Chelsea Gray's been she's been fine. It's Alicia Clark and Tiffany Hayes that have been the best players for them. Big board, Katie Lou. Oh, come on. Rims are against her today. This is one of the worst games of basketball I've ever watched. Good shot, AJ. She's putting on a clinic? She's shooting like 30% from mid. Like, Jackie Young literally has her hand on Caitlin Clark. She has her hand on Caitlin Clark's back. Caitlin finally makes one of them. So, that's the worst half of basketball I've ever seen. Like, Caitlin Clark is 3 of 11. A'ja Wilson, in fairness, 5 of 13. Could be worse. Caitlin, 1 of 5 from 3. 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 8 points. Kelsey Mitchell's got, what, 10, 11? She's got 11 on 9 shots. Aaliyah Boston is 2 for 8. And is just not being good. Lexi Hull's been good in foul trouble. Katie Lou Samuelson, I don't even know what sport she's playing, but it's not basketball right now. But like, they're literally allowing a hand on Caitlin Clark. Like, Caitlin Clark's dribbling the ball, and Jackie Young has her hand on her back. Like, literally, it's not even like a little thing. She literally has her hand on her and is pushing her, and I'm like, how are you letting this happen? Like, how are you letting this happen? For the Aces, we've seen 0 minutes from Kate Martin. Is the worst half Fever played. And the funny thing is, if Alicia Clark didn't go nuclear, we'd be in this game. And they shut A'ja Wilson down. This is currently a blowout. It's 9 points. It is 9 points. The Fever can score 9 points in 90 seconds. But, like, if you are running Katie Lou Samuelson, Christy Wallace, and Alyssa Smith at the same time, terrible subs 3 quarters into the season. Like, I'm not gonna blame the players missing shots on Christy's sides, but Christy's side sucks. Like, Christy Wallace has dribbled the ball twice, has like looked to shoot twice, and she traveled and airballed. Like, sides might actually... What do you mean lack of bench depth? They got Grace Berger collecting bench splinters. Grace Berger can play. And every time she's played this season, other than a game where she went 2 of 6 in the free throw line, Grace Berger's been good this year. She's been good. They cut Celeste Taylor. It's their own fault they don't have a backup. They cut Celeste Taylor because Victoria Saxton apparently is just Aaliyah Boston's friend. You like those adjustments to stop A'ja in the mid-range. Man, A'ja Wilson's shooting has 12 points on 13 shots. We're fine with that. I am fine with A'ja Wilson scoring 12 points, scoring less points than shot attempts. If A'ja Wilson ends this game with 24 points from 26 shots, we're going to win. We will win this game. And I mean that. If A'ja Wilson continues to shoot like this, we will win this game. And guys, also she didn't call a timeout. That's another one. But also, if you guys are on the stream, let's see if we can get to 400 likes. We're only 12 off that on the widescreen one. And then on the vertical stream, we're at 121. Let's see if we can get to like 130. So we're like 9 off on that. Caitlin can only do so much. Like, she has to be taking offensive pressure. Caitlin needs to heat up. How many assists? 3. Like, she's barely passing the ball. In fairness, they are... I do think what the Aces have done is good. They're funneling Caitlin into the key. Like, that's what their tactic is. Thank you, Samuel, for the $2. What were those rotations? I don't know. I don't know. Why is she trying all these stupid lineups? I don't know. Not in this game. Not in this game. Third is notoriously Fever's worst quarter. Not always. Chicago. Blame the coach and the players are missing. She put Christy Wallace and Katie Lou in the game at the same time. Katie Lou Samuelson, since the break, is averaging 0.9 points per game. 0.9. She doesn't rebound. She doesn't play defense. She is slow. She gave up a point because she tried to bear hug Kelsey Plum on a fast break for no reason. Grace Berger is a former lottery pick. A 6-foot-tall point guard who can shoot the ball and play defense. She is sitting on the bench. Victoria Saxton, for her career, is averaging under 1 point per game. They kept her on the team because she is friends with Leah Boston and cut Celeste Taylor. Celeste Taylor is currently getting good minutes for the Phoenix Mercury and will be the perfect player, potentially starter. Between her and Lexi Hull, one of those starts, the other comes off the bench. Will be the perfect player for this team. But they cut her. Why? I don't know. Damiris Dantas is slower than me. I have a torn Achilles. I tore my Achilles. I have lung damage after having a blood clot in my lung from the torn Achilles. And as well as that, I've been overcompensating going back to sports and developed tendonitis in my other Achilles. I'm faster than Damiris Dantas. Like, when Katie Lou is out there on offense, it's 4 against 5. And then when it's Christy Wallace, it's 3 against 5. And then when they're... Like, that's the worst lineup we've seen run. Like, just get free Grace Berger. Free Grace Berger. Mick double talking. What do you mean by that? Caitlin doesn't have enough Raptor wins. She's definitely going to be low on the old Raptor wins after this. The Fever still pays Celeste. Yep. Yep. We are paying Celeste Taylor to play for the Mercury. But yet, we have Katie Lou Samuelson and Christy Wallace. I'm going to say this. When was the last time... I'm going to say this. The last time Katie Lou or Christy Wallace made more than one shot in a game. Let's take a look. When do you guys think the last time Christy Wallace scored more than one time, made more than one shot? So, Christy Wallace. The last time Christy Wallace made more than one shot was in June. It was June. She made 2 shots. The last time Christy Wallace made a 3-pointer was the Chicago Sky game. The one where the Sky won. Celeste Taylor, the last time Christy Wallace made a 3-point shot, Celeste Taylor was still on the team. I repeat, the last time Christy Wallace made a 3, Celeste Taylor was still on the team. Katie Lou Samuelson. Let's say this. Katie Lou Samuelson has also been a starter. She has been a starter. The last time Katie Lou Samuelson made more than one shot in a game was July the 14th. Was the last time Katie Lou made more than one shot in a game. Both were on the floor at the same time. Mystics Sky prediction, Mystics by 15. I like the Mystics. I really like the Mystics. I may be over. I may be overly high on the Mystics, but I've been high on the Mystics the whole year. I like that team. I do like that team. And by the way, guys, if you guys haven't subscribed, let's see if can we get to we've got 1,700 people between the streams. If we can get to 35 point, or 34.6K by the end of the stream. That would be insane. We are so close. My goal for the end of the year was 35K. We're actually so close to it. It's crazy. We're only 400 off, which is mad. What do you mean I'm speculating on Grace? Grace Berger was fine when she played. Grace Berger played at the start of the year. She was fine. Caitlin Clark only 3 assists. Man, Caitlin Clark is hardly passable. They're funneling Caitlin Clark into the key. It's been really good defense. And the problem is that she's got no one to pass to. She's actually got no one to pass the ball to. Because they're doing a really good job of stopping Kelsey Mitchell from touching the ball. From getting her touches. They're basically turning Aaliyah Boston into a back down post player. And Aaliyah Boston backing down Asia Wilson is not going to work. And they're making Caitlin Clark into a slasher. Which, in fairness, is not her strength. Like, if Caitlin Clark had made one more three-pointer, and we were looking at Caitlin Clark with 11 points, 3 assists at the half, it wouldn't be looking quite as bad on 4 of 11 shooting. But, like, who should they play? Never both at the same time. Play Temi, play Nalissa Smith, play Katie Lou. But also, Christy Wallace is better than Katie Lou. She is the lesser of two evils because she plays defense. Like, she's already got a steal, hasn't she? Yeah, she's got a steal. She is the lesser of two evils. Play Lexi Hull, and if Lexi Hull is in foul trouble, play Christy Wallace. You should basically say, we are playing Katie Lou, or not Katie Lou. We are playing Lexi Hull 40 minutes a game. How are they stopping Kelsey? They're not letting her cut. They're stopping her cutting. This lineup's disgusting. I agree, but that's the problem when you cut Celeste Taylor. But the worst part is that we can't even sign. We might not even be able to sign a good free agent because we have Katie Lou on a damn max. Like, everyone who thinks Erica Wheeler's contract is bad, it is not the worst contract on this team. Katie Lou Samuelson is making $175K next year. She is a top 30 highest paid player in the league. Katie Lou Samuelson is a top 30 highest paid player in the league. Lynn Dunn, you gotta fire her. Lynn Dunn for making that. Like, how are our three... At least Kelsey Mitchell's one of our highest paid players. How are our 2 of our 3 highest paid players Erica Wheeler and Katie Lou Samuelson? Look, at least Wheeler can play. You can tell Wheeler can play. I watched Katie Lou in UConn. This is not Katie Lou Samuelson. This is just some person who vaguely resembles Katie Lou Samuelson from UConn. Doesn't even look like she shoots the same anymore. It looks different. It looks like she's just chucking the ball at the basket now. You think Dunn tried to trade Katie Lou? I think anyone would try to trade Katie Lou. Honestly, give up. If you have to give up Nalissa Smith to get off Katie Lou, give up Nalissa Smith to get off Katie Lou. Go trade both of them for a second for all I care. Like, just so you can get a free agent. Just so you can pay. Get off Katie Lou. Do whatever you can. Pay Leonie Feebich the Katie Lou money. Who is a 6'4", mobile defender, better shooter, can handle perfect stroke. She's coming off maternity leave. I don't care, it's getting $175K. Is it an excuse? Yeah. That doesn't mean she has to be on the floor. That doesn't mean you have to pay her $175K. Like, I understand, like, you can't discriminate. Not playing them isn't discriminating. She shouldn't be getting minutes. She isn't who they thought. She already had the kid when they signed her. And she wasn't good with the Sparks. Katie Lou has never been good. Katie Lou has never been good as an NBA player, as a WNBA player. She just had some hype in UConn, so they signed her. Gino Auriemma. It was some Gino Auriemma freaking smokescreen. Katie Lou Samuelson has never been good. Like, she's not even the best Samuelson. Her sister went undrafted and is better than her. Hard to get players to Indiana. You don't need to pay them for you. There's like a hard cap. Stay as low as you possible under the hard cap. And pray. You get Caitlin Clark. And the next year, if there's no Caitlin Clark, pray you get Paige Bueckers. Then pray you get players. You don't overpay for bad players. At least with Erica Wheeler, there's some leadership. At least she was an all-star. Katie Lou's never been good. There's no way you're getting Nneka out of Seattle. The best option is probably Natasha Howard. Or Paolini Fibac a max. That was the worst quarter the Fever have played all year. And the worst part is that, like, I would be saying that it's not the end of the world. Erica Wheeler was the highest paid player in the WNBA when she signed that contract. Caitlin Clark only has 8 points. Yeah, she's playing terribly. Like, no one's trying to argue Caitlin Clark's playing well. She's going hard. She's been aggressive, but she hasn't been good. She's been bad. Like, none of the big names are playing well. Aja Wilson's playing at a passable rate, but she still has shot the ball more times than she scored points. Chelsea Gray's been okay, I guess. Like, Aja Wilson just got swatted again right there. So, like, Aaliyah Boston's not playing well. Kelsey Mitchell's not been playing well. Aja Wilson's not been playing well. Kelsey Plum's been playing terribly. Jackie Young has sacrificed her offense to guard Caitlin Clark. Like, Lexi Ho with the steal. Let's go. Pass the ball to Alyssa, or you can go for the layup. It's okay. It's okay. Good job there by Aja. I don't hate that from Lexi. It was just better by Aja Wilson. That's a mega travel. That's not even just a travel. That's a mega travel. Also, Caitlin Clark just got hacked. And one. Thank you. But, like, Caitlin Clark's running the fast break. Kelsey Plum just shoves her. Kelsey Plum just shoves Caitlin Clark as she's going downhill. Mitchell's fine. She's fine. They literally shoved Caitlin as she's going downhill. No, Kelsey's fine. That was a mega travel there by Jackie Young. And, like, Kelsey was a 90% free throw shooter. She's like kind of holding her hip. She looks a bit shook. Wait, really? Lexi Hull just seems to... Lexi Hull literally, like, when she gets through screens, she's like falling over herself, but somehow she gets through the screens. Oh! 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 It is illegal, but that is great cook, Kelsey. That's bordering. That is bordering on dirty. Good hit by Kelsey Plum. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Why Lexi passed she had a layup? I don't know. I know. It happens. It's basketball. Aja Wilson cannot score layups. Like, Aja's been terrible today. Caitlin's been off tonight. Great pass. Like, that's the difference. Is like, Caitlin Clark can have a 3 out of 10 game and the team doesn't score. Aja Wilson can have a 3 out of 10 game and Alicia Clark hits 3 threes. Like, that's the difference between these teams. Does Smith ever go quickly? The words Nalissa Smith on quick don't happen. Everything she does is in slow motion. Like, we call, like, Kyle Anderson slow-mo in the NBA. I think the WNBA... How is that not a foul? Kelsey Plum's just mauling them. Great shot, Kelsey. Kelsey Plum just mauled Kelsey Mitchell. Like, she just ran up to her and grabbed her. Like, they're being mauled. This isn't even defense. They're just shoving the players. Good take by Jackie Young. Okay, good job, Asia. What's Caitlin Clark? 2 of 13? 3 of 13. Jesus. Both Caitlin Clark and Asia Wilson have been terrible today. Offensively, anyway. Get her out of the MVP conversation. Man, the MVP has been equally as bad. We're watching the same game. The MVP has been equally as bad here. Good take, Alyssa. Let's go. No, I'm not going to... Kelsey Plum, wrapping somebody up is never going to hurt them. Like, bear hugging someone is not going to hurt them. I wouldn't say that's dirty. That's just, like, hacking. They're being... like, Kelsey Plum's just running around hacking people. Chelsea Gray's gotten the better of Caitlin Clark in this game. I'll give you that. Caitlin, another bad night. She had 25 and 12. 26 and 12 the last game, and they're down by 8 points. It's a long game. A long, long game. Sabrina's probably going to overtake Caitlin Clark in like 5 stats after today. Oh yeah, Nalissa. Like, Nalissa Smith does that. And like, that's why everyone's like, oh, she has that potential. But it's like, she doesn't do any of the little things well. She will make the craziest shots imaginable, but she will not do any of the little things. That's the Nalissa Smith problem. Good defense, Caitlin. Why would you save that, Aaliyah? That's a foul. That's also a foul. Great pass to Nalissa. You got to put that up. Don't hate it. Good shot. Big board, Aaliyah. Aaliyah. Come on, Aaliyah. What do you mean Boston's trying to take over? She scored... She's shooting 3 of 10 from the field. She has 6 points. Like Kelsey Mitchell's... It's the Kelsey Mitchell game right now. Caitlin tied career double. The funny thing is that, like, you know the graphic where it's like Caitlin's ahead of Sabrina and everything? The funniest thing is that with these percentages that Caitlin's shooting, Sabrina might overtake her in 3-point percentage today. LA, I think, have done a really good job of guarding Caitlin Clark. What you have to do is foul the crap out of her. Like, foul her from minute 1. Maul her. Like, do not even attempt to play basketball and guard her. Just hack the living shit out of her. Like, they figured it out. They have figured it out. Hack the living shit out of Caitlin Clark. That's how you stop her. I mean, Kelsey Mitchell's just lighting them up. It's Kelsey Mitchell and Leah here. Every single time Caitlin Clark tries to do anything, they just shove her. Watch Caitlin Clark dribble near an ACES player. ACES players, 2 hands push. Every single time. That's what I mean. If they're allowed to push, Caitlin Clark's allowed to push off. Caitlin Clark's been called for an offensive foul for pushing off already. They're beating up Kelsey Mitchell. They are genuinely just trying to beat up Kelsey Mitchell. And by the way, this is not... Nothing that has happened is dirty, by the way. Nothing that has happened is dirty. Everything is like... A two-hand push to someone face up is not a dirty play. Like, we've seen it from all of Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young, Kelsey Plum, all these players. Like, that is not dirty because you're not going to hurt someone doing that. But they are, like... They are roughing up... Like, not roughing up. They are hacking the living shit out of Indiana. And getting away with it. Like, who else committed... What team has committed more fouls? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Indiana Fever have committed more fouls than the Las Vegas Aces. The Aces are hacking. That is their defensive strategy, is to hack. It's not dirty, man. There's a difference between physical, overly physical, and dirty. No one's going to get hurt with the way the Aces are playing defense. They're just fouling. Asia misses again. Good pass to Aaliyah. Oh, great seal. Gotta catch that, Alyssa. It's fine. That's fine, Alyssa. You just gotta get it. You just gotta get a hand on that one. Where's Tammy? She's been awful today. Tammy has been terrible. And Leah's doing a really good job on... Yeah. I think. I don't know. I think that might be a good call. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't like people taking charges in basketball. I think it is a charge, but I don't like people taking charges in basketball when the players aren't looking. It is, that's a charge. That's a charge. Okay, Caitlin comes off the handoff, draws the triple hack, and one. And one. Fell 3 times there by Kelsey Plum in that play. At least they called it on the jump shot. Has Caitlin found her groove yet? Like, she's been... Like, again, for a normal player, she's been pretty good. For Caitlin Clark, she's been mediocre if she was a normal player. But for Caitlin Clark, she's been bad. Like, her and A'ja Wilson have been equally as bad by their own standards as each other. As A'ja Wilson just goes and hits a shot. But, like, Caitlin Clark is, what, 4 of 15. A'ja Wilson, 6 of 17 from the field. Like, by their own standards. Oh, she's hurt. Oh, she's hurt. Of course it's going to happen. Of course that's going to happen when you allow them play like this. Of course it's going to happen when you allow this team play like this. Oh, that's a flop. Oh, did she get poked in the eye? Is that a flop or did she get poked in the eye? Oh, that's obviously a foul. That is as obvious a foul. She took it, like, that is a flop. That is a flop of all flops, but she did. Jackie Young just swiped her hand back. Like, Like, it's a common foul. Do not... like, Caitlin got teed up for doing that. It was a bullshit tee that Caitlin got teed up for. That is a bullshit foul. That is a regular foul. Do not upgrade this. Do not upgrade this. It is a common foul. That's common. Caitlin, like, taps Jackie Young. Jackie Young swings back. It is a common foul. Jackie didn't flop. They both flopped. Neither of them should have hit the ground there. That is a double flop. That is a double flop. Both players flopped there. They both barely hit each other. They both barely hit each other. They're going to change this to a double. Yeah, call stands. Like, that's the right call. Like, one person kind of had their hand in the wrong place. The other swiped backwards. But both players flopped. Is she looking for the flagrant? Oh, she's like, how's it not foul? She's like, okay, yeah. Did they call a double foul? Well, Jackie Young's on 4 fouls. Tough shot. It's a foul. Yeah, it's a foul on Melissa. The A's just shove someone and they're shocked when a foul is called. Yeah, they're just hacking. Oh, Melissa, can you make a free throw? Like, Melissa Smith at the free throw line. Like, how do you go 1 of 4 from the... How are you a sub 50% 3-point free throw shooter? Like, how can you be this bad at free throws? Just in life, how can you be this bad in free throws? Aaliyah, get back on defense, please. And Melissa Smith just doesn't grab... knocks it out of bounds for no reason. Oh my god, please take her off. Just play Temi. I don't care if Temi can't score. I don't care if she can't score. Neither can Melissa. Melissa Smith can't score either. Just put her on the floor. She plays defense. Just don't... Why are you spending... Odds on them spending 4 minutes on this review when it's obviously... Just give them a free throw. Just give them their free throw. It's obvious. Is that not on Aaliyah? Yeah. Ten-minute review for an obvious call. Aja, go to the free throw line. Make your free throw. Sides the 6th player for the Aces. I agree. Like, for the next 4 minutes, what is Christy Sides arguing about? For the next 4 minutes, Caitlin's got to go downhill every single time. She's got to go downhill. And Aja misses the free throw. Jesus. both of the MVP candidates this game have been, by their standards, terrible. By the super high standard set by A'ja Wilson and Caitlin Clark, they've both been terrible. Mega travel. And also, like, has every All-Star other than Kelsey Mitchell in this game stunk? Like, I might go as far as to say that every All-Star not named Kelsey Mitchell has not been good today. And Kelsey Mitchell's been good. Why is Caitlin Clark just shooting mid-ranges every possession now? Why is she going away from what she does well? If I see Sydney... Oh, it's Alicia. It's Kelsey Plum wide open. Can Caitlin just stop taking mid-ranges? I know people have said, oh, can Caitlin just start shooting mid-range? Can she stop? That's a jump ball. Good job. Can Caitlin just stop taking mid-ranges? When Caitlin goes aggressive to the basket, she's been fouled a few times. Like... They just... Kelsey Plum just hacked her. Like, how is that not a foul? She had her hand on... as Kelsey Mitchell's turning, she has her hands on her back. How are the referees not calling this? Like, it was not a foul, obviously, during the play, but how was it not a foul before that? Oh my God. Good job, Lexi. That's our goat. That's our goat. Is Kate Martin really not going to get on? Did I really bring out the treble XL Kate Martin jersey for nothing? Did I really bring out the Kate Martin jersey for nothing? She's not even going to get on today. Like, can she just stop shooting middies? She was better before she took them. Mystics are destroying the sky. That was my prediction. It's early though, isn't it? It's not really early for this game. Wow, 16 at the end of the first. It's fine. Lexi Hall, let's go! It's such an ugly game, but it's a game. Like, we're watching Sydney Colson out here playing big minutes. Why did we just help off Kelsey Plum again? Like, that's the issue. Like, we can't even get rebounds. We're letting Tiffany Hayes out-rebound us. A'ja Wilson can't make layups. Like, what's Aaliyah on? 2-3? There's no way that's team fouls either. Like, Aaliyah's got 6 points, 10 boards. Caitlin's got 11 and 4 assists. Like, we're looking like this is May, Indiana. Great defense, Lexi Hull. The best player for... It's fine. Like, I will say this. A'ja Wilson and Caitlin Clark have both sucked. Like, she's 6 for 19 from the field and 4 for 16. They've both been terrible. Caitlin Clark's got more turnovers than Baker. Caitlin Clark hasn't had a turnover since the first quarter. And lads, for the 1,300 people in here and the guys that are in here on the vertical stream, lads, we are only as you can see, we are only like 10 subscribers off 34.6k. If we get that, that would be insane. Yeah, this one's going to be a tough one. ACES 3's wide open. They've just moving the ball better. Like, neither team are playing well today. You want to know what the difference in this game is? The difference... We're only 5 off. The difference in this game is that Alicia Clark came in and hit 3 threes. And Tiffany Hayes is 3 of 4 from 3. Or sorry, 3 of 4 from free throw line. Tiffany Hayes is 2 of 2. Like, Alicia Clark and Tiffany Hayes are 5 of 5 from 3. That is the difference in this game. Because none of Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Asia Wilson, Aaliyah Boston, or Caitlin Clark are playing well. None of the 5 best players... Well, 5 of the 6 best players on the floor, 5 of them are playing badly. Kelsey Mitchell's been fine. Thank you for 34.6k. Really appreciate that. Ref. Caitlin Clark shot it 16 times. Yeah. In her defense, the fact that she should have been on the line 3 or 4 times. Sydney Colson is currently hacking her. Great pass to Lexi in the corner. Oh, I like it. Aaliyah Boston. Asia Wilson's just so much better than Aaliyah Boston. That's just not a foul. She just flopped, just flailed in the air. Like, look, they're shooting. The fact that this is a ball game is crazy. Oh. That was a foul way before the shot. That's a foul on the floor. She just flailed. She did get fouled on the floor. In her defense, she got fouled on the floor. But, like, she just flailed. No one went anywhere near her on that jump shot. She got... Oh my god! Challenge it, Christy. It's a good time for a timeout. Challenge the call. You spineless, useless coach. You are spineless. You're down 7. You have a timeout to burn, and it's blatantly your ball. You are spineless, Christy Sides. You are spineless. And you've let them have a 4-point possession. Oh my god, Melissa Smith! Oh my god, we've given them a 5-point possession. Christy Sides, you need to go tomorrow. You need to go yesterday. You need to go yesterday. You gave them 3 free points because you're spineless. And what's Melissa Smith trying to do? She runs out on defense. She runs out to run the break. None of these are fouls. Don't challenge an and one. Don't challenge an and one. Oh, Aaliyah's on 5. Challenge it. Tee her up. Tee up. Tee up Becky Hammond. Tee her up. No one can do what Becky Hammond just did there and get away with a tee. How can is Becky Hammond not being teed up? She ran onto the court screaming at the refs. And she's screaming at the refs at the monitor. You can't do that. Tee her up. The refs are... You're more spineless than Christy. You can't chase after a ref screaming at her unless you're Becky Hammond. To be fair, you can also can't discriminate against a player if they're pregnant unless you're Becky Hammond. You also can't do that unless you're Becky Hammond. So, it is what it is. Like, we all know Becky Hammond plays with different rules than everybody else. The Aces can do whatever they want. That is just, it's a score. But by the way, none of this happens if Christy Sides just challenges the blatant out of bounds. None of it happens unless if Christy Sides challenges the blatant out of bounds call that Alicia Clark hit out of bounds. Like, Christy Sides could have challenged. Did they give them the and one? Oh, they did get a technical foul. No and one. Caitlin hit the free throw. Go get the ball back. Make this an 8-point game. How? How? Christy Sides. Christy Sides, this is on you. Christy Sides, that's all on you. You could have prevented that by calling the out of bounds one. You could have prevented it by calling the blatant out of bounds call. That is on you, Christy Sides. It's bullshit, but that's on you. That is on you, Christy Sides. Like, losing this game is not on you, but you just suck. Like, you're not the reason why nobody's making shots. You're not the reason for the refs. You just suck. Like, there were multiple phantom... Like... Oh my god, their players just... Did I just watch that offense? Great job by Sydney Colson there. Horrible by Caitlin Clark. Tammy Figbenley and Alyssa Smith were shouting, pointing at each other instead of playing basketball. What is going on? Caitlin Clark's just got to go 1-on-5 here. No one's going to help her. Maybe Kelsey Mitchell. And one? That's an and one if that's AJ Wilson. Good job, Lexi. Was that ball stolen with her foot? Clean rip. Yeah, I thought that was clean. It looked clean from my perspective anyway. Clark's getting locked up. That's the first time she's been stripped in this game. She's getting hacked. Yes, Nalissa, come on. Clark got a technical. For what? For what? Smith haters. If you've watched Alyssa Smith, you know how frustrating she is. But Aaliyah Boston has the worst whistle in the WNBA. I'm sorry. Aaliyah Boston got called for 2 phantom fouls. Like, they are actually just calling... yeah, she probably did get ripped. She got to take free throw. Oh, sorry. Caitlin Clark with 12 points going to the fourth. Like, it's going to have to be one of Caitlin Clark or Kelsey Mitchell takeover to win this game. Like, Aaliyah Boston has got 2 phantom fouls called on her. If this gets to 10, I'm putting Aaliyah Boston back in. I'm risking her. Like, Aisha Wilson's 7 of 21. She has 16 points on 21 shots and is 50% of the free throw line. They're going to win the game, but it's fine. But, like, Aisha Wilson has been terrible. Like, this game might come down to which of the 2 MVP candidates plays like an MVP candidate in the fourth. And which of the 2... More, like, Temmie's a better defender than Leah Boston. And which of the 2 MVP candidates stop playing like the worst player on their team. Katie Lou to the rescue. Don't even joke about that. Don't even joke about Katie Lou Samuelson being on the floor. Like, Aaliyah Boston just got called for 2 phantom fouls. Thank you. You have age over 20. She's going to shoot the ball another 5 times. Asia's the only MVP candidate. No, Asia is the MVP, but like they're MVP candidates. It's like saying Giannis wasn't an MVP candidate last year. He was. He just didn't win it. Being here in live is exhausting. How do you think it feels being here on the live? How do you think it feels, man? My voice is gonzo. My voice is absolutely gonzo. Fever doesn't have any goons. Yeah, I agree. The Fever could do with a goon, but it's like, where are you gonna find goons in the WNBA? Lads, we're at the end of the quarter. Let's see, can we get to 600 likes? Can we get to 600 likes? That would be insane. We have 1,400 people here, only 27 to go. And if you are on the vertical stream, can we get to 200 likes? Only 17 left as well on that. You are kidding me. And of course, has Caitlin Clark ever missed one of those after the shots? Like after the whistle shots? That's just... Good job, Sydney Colson. Good job, Colson. It is a flop, but it's well sold by Colson. That's a moving screen as well, but they'll call it on Indiana, not on Vegas. I don't mind refs letting stuff play, but you got to call it consistently. You can't... That is a foul. You can't give Asia the Asia whistle and then start calling, allow Caitlin Clark to be mauled. Like, it's not. Like, I don't like the inconsistency. I don't mind if you want to let this game physical, but let both teams play physical. Don't just do what you did at the start of the year and let teams maul Indiana and then give Aaliyah Boston the worst whistle. Give her multiple phantom fouls. We need Sophie Cunningham. You're not going to get Sophie Cunningham from Phoenix. Like, she works too much with the Sun. She's never going to be leaving Phoenix. So, yeah, that's a disappointing one. But, like, I mean, it was a foul. So, any blew the whistle before the foul. It was a foul. Melissa Smith pushed her. Thank you for the $10. Kelsey Mitchell for 3! Come on, Kelsey. Kelsey Mitchell's carrying today, I agree. Thank you so much for the $10. I missed your comment, though. How can you compete with the damn refs? I don't know. You can't. Tiffany Hayes, though, is 3. Like, if Tiffany Hayes and Alicia Clark are going to shoot 100% from 3, you can't do anything about it. Oh, Melissa Smith catch the ball. Still a ball game. Oh, for God's sake. The commentator. Stokes is a non-shooter. You can help off her. And she goes and hits a 3. Okay. There we go. Be aggressive. You've got Sydney Colson guarding you. Go at your right hand. She won't be able to stop you. She will foul you. Good. How is that a defensive foul? But, like, you're allowed run into a screen. Like, how is that a defensive foul? Like, they just connected on a screen. If Tiffany Hayes hit that. Great pass. Attack, attack, attack. It's going out. We're going in, sorry. Sides looking like, man, Sides can't coach basketball. Sides cannot be a head coach. I'm not going to say Sides can't coach basketball in general. Like, look, we're 6 of 21 from 3. They're shooting 50%. It happens. Yes, Temmie. Yes, Temmie! Oh, they're finally starting to miss shots. Just go to Kelsey. Not to Lexi. It's, you know what? It works. Make a free throw. Please make a free throw. Just one. Just one. Just give us one. Melissa, get us back to 6. Give us one free throw. I don't want to. Just give us one. Just give us one. Do not shoot 1 of 6 from the line today. She gave us one. Let's go. She gave us one. She always gets fouled. Yeah, because she's a hacker. They know she can't shoot free throws. She made both of them. Let's go. Is A'ja Wilson positive in the plus minus today? A'ja Wilson's a +0 and Jackie Young's a -8. It's been the bench that has won it, like. Like, it's a 6-point game, and it's been the bench, really, for Vegas that's been the difference. Like, people talk about their lack of depth, but the bench is what's won this for Vegas. Thank God Alicia Clark is missing. What? Go get... Christy, go get yourself teed up. Christy, get yourself teed up, please. Oh, that's a flop and that's a flop. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is horrible. And that's to make it a 4-point game, by the way. Like, this is as bad a refereed game as I've ever seen. But, like, what? Why is Katie Lou Samuelson in the game? Just put Aaliyah Boston back in. If she gets fouled out, she gets fouled out. It's not Katie Lou time. Katie Lou, run to the corner, please. Great pass. No, Kelsey. Like, this is as badly a referee game as I've ever seen. Great job, Kelsey. A'ja Wilson finally makes another shot. Like, A'ja Wilson has shot the ball 23 times. This has been as bad a game as Caitlin Clark has played this year and has shot this year. I think she's had much worse games in overall, like, impact and just how she's played. She just shot. This is the worst she shot all year. That's not a foul! She's got the A'ja whistle. Like, the whistle that the Aces get is nuts. Oh my God, like. The Aces whistle is nuts. Like, Chelsea Gray got an and one for jumping into Aaliyah Boston. And Chelsea Gray jumps into Caitlin Clark and jumps back. And it's an offensive foul. Like, it's still a game. Like, this is the worst game Caitlin's shot. Like, she's never going to shoot this badly again. Bad timer and a bad shooting night. Look, it is what it is. We're as good as set in 6. Like, it effectively sets us in 6. Not the end of the world. Awful shooting night. Genuinely an awful shooting night. Like, again, outside of Kelsey Mitchell, who shot well for the Fever? Aaliyah Boston is 3 of 10. Erica Wheeler, maybe? 2 of 3. Lexi Hull's been good. The Aces whistle is... This is... I've never seen a game as refereed as poorly as this. Again, I don't necessarily think that it's... Like, I still think they probably win this game. But I've never seen a game refereed as like, blatantly one-sided as this. Yeah, Caitlin's been bad today. She's been bad. Do a video on the bad reffing. There's too much to talk about. Like, this is why they'll never lose. They will never lose. They might. The only team they might, like, they'll never lose if they're ref like this. Like, none of them can hit a shot and they're still winning because they're getting out the benefit of every single call. Like, Sydney Colson's plus 19 on the floor. She's just been hacked the whole game. Like, if you're gonna allow Caitlin Clark get hand check full court. If you're allowing literally Lou Dort defense, there's nothing she can do. Great pass. Temi Fike Benlay for mid. Come on. Like, this has been the most one. This has genuinely been the most one-sided refereed game I've ever seen. And look, I still think the Aces over the totality game might have been the better team. Thank you so much, Michael, for the $10. Really appreciate it. What do you mean not on the Aces level? The Aces have sucked. Both teams have sucked today. I agree, the Aces are probably a better team. Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Thank you. Both teams have sucked today. Both teams have been equally as bad today. Neither of these teams are good today. They've both sucked. How does A'ja Wilson get so many phantom fouls? Because she's A'ja Wilson. She was the unanimous MVP from before the season started. Nice mid-range. Nice shot. Nice shot. Kelsey Mitchell's having a great game. Kelsey Mitchell's the only reason this isn't a blowout. Great take, Caitlin, and 1. It's not over. But also, why is Aaliyah Boston sitting and Katie Lou Samuelson's on the court? I don't hate it. Don't hate the dive there. Good board, Tammy. Push, push, push. Oh, to Katie Lou! Why is Katie Lou on the floor? Like, genuinely. What are you doing playing Katie Lou in the clutch? Katie Lou has not made more than 1 shot in a game since the middle of July. It's not even the middle of July. Since, like, in the last 13 games. And she's there for a wide open... They're down 7. Wide open shot. She doesn't even take it. Pull up, dribble, break. Analysis consistency spot on. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Why is Katie Lou in the game, man? I genuinely think Christy Sides is throwing. I genuinely think Christy Sides is throwing the game. 'Cause I genuinely think Christy Sides is throwing the game. Like, I actually, like, words cannot describe how bad Katie Lou Samuelson is at basketball. I'm sorry, you can probably pick... Victoria Saxton cannot be worse than Katie Lou Samuelson. And I mean that. I mean that. Christy Wallace was better in the minutes she played. Dandas would make a shot. Man, Dandas. Forget about that. Dandas sucks. And we are in a tight game with the Aces. Have the ball, down 7, 3.5 minutes to go. And Katie Lou Samuelson on the floor gets the ball. Brick. This was a one woman carry job by Kelsey Mitchell today. This is the first time this year I think Caitlin Clark has more shot attempts than points. I'm pretty confident this is the first time this year she's had more shot attempts than points. And she has 5 turnovers to 5 assists as well. It's been as bad a game she's played. But in fairness, she's got open. She's missing them. Like, I don't know why she started settling for so many mid-ranges. When she goes downhill, she's good. Like, AJ Wilson's been terrible, too. AJ Wilson's got 24 points. She's been terrible. Get Liz Cambridge. Liz Cambridge is more likely to punch Caitlin Clark than she is to protect Caitlin Clark. Fire sides. Like, Christy sides. I mean, this cannot, and I repeat, cannot be the coach of this team next year. Like, Christy sides. Oh my god. Like, that is the worst coaching performance. This is one of the worst coaching performances I've ever seen. Liz Cambridge is never the answer. Unless you're trying to tank. Or, like, maybe you have a player you want off your team. And you want him to fight Liz Cambridge. Why did Caitlin Clark get switched on to AJ Wilson? Why is nobody doubling? Why is AJ fading on Caitlin Clark? Run something for Kelsey Mitchell. Thank you so much for the $5. Why? Get the ball to Kelsey Mitchell. It's not your day. It's just not your day. Actually, you're okay. Just find Kelsey Mitchell. Use your gravity. They're still guarding you hard. Set a screen for Kelsey. Free her up. Good, Caitlin. Oh, do not pass the ball, Kelsey. This is where you're allowed go ISO. Clearly hit a hand. Clearly hit a hand. Kelsey Mitchell. Caitlin Clark to Kelsey Mitchell. Caitlin Clark inbound. Why is Caitlin not inbound the ball? Come on, Tammy. Tammy makes these words back to 5. What does Jackie Young have in this game? Like 3 of 8 from the field, -7. I can't, like, they won the game from the freaking Sydney Colson minutes, which is mental. Tammy, you gotta give us one. You gotta give us one. She was 91% from the line before that miss. Oh, come on. How does a 90% free throw shooter miss both? Like, we've had 2 empty trips to free throw line. The one positive is that with how bad Indiana have been, to be still in this game with 2 minutes to go. Great hands, Aaliyah. Shot clock. We're good. The ball is small. Have you ever shot with the ball? It's barely smaller. Do not run the Caitlin Clark post up. Good handoff. Good screen. Big job. Go up with that. Go up with it. Not your day, Caitlin. Kemi, you got to go up with that. Oh, my God. How is that an and one? They blew their whistle. How is that a foul? That's just an open layup. Aaliyah Boston gave her an open layup and they gave her an and one. She's nowhere near her. They gave her an and one on a layup. MVP battle. If you were judging by today, Kelsey Mitchell's MVP. Neither of these. Sydney Colson's MVP. Both of these have sucked. A'ja Wilson has got 28 points. Or has 26 points. She shot the ball 28 times. Caitlin Clark has sucked. If you were judging by this game, neither of these are MVP. Aaliyah Boston, like, A'ja Wilson has shot. How many free throws has A'ja Wilson shot on phantom fouls? Like, Aaliyah Boston's nowhere near her. Aaliyah Boston's been caught for 3 phantom fouls in the last 5 minutes she's been on the floor. Thank you for the $10. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate saying I'm fair. I just like to talk about basketball. Oh my God. We're never beating the refs. You can't beat these refs. You can't beat these refs. I'm sorry. Oh. Do we? Good pass. You can't beat these refs. You actually, like, look, if the Aces are ref like this, they're winning it all. They are winning it all. That's all I can say. Like, if Aaliyah Boston is going to be only able to play, 5 minutes in the second half? But also, if your bench are going to shoot this percentage from 3, like, you don't have a chance. You don't have a chance. I don't know what Katie Lou Samuelson does on the basketball court. I actually don't know what she does on the court. She has never been a good shooter in the WNBA. We're paying her $175,000. That was the worst game of basketball I've ever watched. The best players on the floor, Kelsey Mitchell. Congratulations. You tried to will the Fever to a win. Wasn't enough. Kelsey Mitchell in that game had What did she have? 24 on 19 shots. Like, it wasn't even her best game, but she at least tried. She really tried to will them to a win. Jackie Young got away with a double hand check on Caitlin Clark every possession. Kelsey Plum, at one stage, I saw bear hug. I saw Kelsey Plum bear hug Caitlin Clark. Or say, bear hug Kelsey Mitchell. I saw Caitlin Clark run a fast break and get shoved by Kelsey Plum. No call. I saw Aja Wilson almost shoot her team out of the game. But I saw Aaliyah Boston get 3 phantom fouls. Aaliyah Boston only played, 8 minutes in the second half? Because she pick up 3 phantom fouls. 3 fouls, there was nowhere near. I saw Christy Sides put out Christy Wallace and Katie Lou Samuelson on at the same time. I saw Caitlin Clark have the worst shooting game she has ever had, and she probably will ever have again. Like, it happens. It happens. 6 of 22 games. It happens. But this can't happen again. It can't happen again. But, I saw Temi Fagbenle. You're down 7 points with 3 minutes to go, and Temi Fagbenle going 0 for 2 from the line. I saw it being a 3-point game, and Aja Wilson getting an and one because she just shot the ball flailed in the air with no one near her. And it be called as a defensive foul and one. Missed the free throw. The ball gets hit in the air. Alicia Clark spikes the ball out of bounds. Christy Sides is so spineless she doesn't challenge the call. And then we end up seeing, after Christy Sides being spineless and not challenging the call, the inbound, Chelsea Gray just deciding, I have a layup. Let me jump into Aaliyah Boston, who's nowhere near me, and go and finish. And one. They give the and one. So you literally went and did that. Like, Christy Sides, you suck. Christy Sides, you suck. Katie Lou Samuelson, you might be the worst player in the league. Like, Christy Wallace, how you have ever got a WNBA contract is beyond me. But you know what? I don't even mind Christy Wallace. She is on a minimum. She is on a minimum and she plays defense. Katie Lou Samuelson is the worst player in the league. And she is making a near max. She is the worst player in the league. Forget Christy Wallace. Katie Lou Samuelson is the worst player in this league. Katie Lou Samuelson has made 1 shot since the Olympic break. She has started 5 games since the Olympic break. She's made 1 shot. 3 minutes to go in the game. Katie Lou Samuelson is in the game. It is a 5-point game. The ball gets kicked out from a Caitlin Clark drive to a wide open Katie Lou. She's scared to even shoot the 3. Pump fake, 1 dribble, brick. Of course it's a brick. It's Katie Lou Samuelson. This is not. I watched that UConn team mostly in 2018 because after they beat Quinnipiac, when Adele Thornton was playing for them, I watched that team. This is not Katie Lou Samuelson. This is just like the Monstars took her talent. I'm sorry, this is not Katie Lou Samuelson. This is not the player who was drafted above Arike and Fee Collier. Like, you know what? Like, there's no way. There's no way. And by the way, the whistle that the Aces get is crazy. The Aces committed 5 less fouls than Indiana, and every single time Caitlin Clark drove to the basket, it wasn't like a hand check or a thing. It was a shove. Like, Kelsey Plum just ran around shoving people. Like, she literally just would run around and start pushing people. Kelsey Plum, how many fouls did Kelsey Plum end on? Kelsey Plum, I know Caitlin Clark had the and one over. Kelsey Plum ended on 1 foul. And the 1 foul was probably the least foul of all her fouls. She spent the game running around shoving people. I want to also give a shout out to Alicia Clark, 4 of 6 from 3 and 3 of 4 from 3. The reality is, if Alicia Clark and Tiffany Hayes did not step up and go 7 for 10 from 3 combined, today would have been a contest of which of Caitlin Clark or Aja Wilson was going to shoot their team out of the game. Like, this was... outside of the Aces getting hot with their bench, some crazy calls, this was what was meant to have been the matchup of the 2 MVPs. They both sucked. Like, we can be honest. We can talk about basketball. Aja Wilson broke a record, great. They both sucked today. They both really sucked today. Like, Tiffany Hayes was great. Alicia Clark was great. Sydney Colson, I thought, was great today. Jackie Young sacrificed her offense for defense. It is what it is. Kelsey Plum was just going around pushing people. She hit some big shots. And on the Aces, I thought Lexi Hull did her job. And I thought Kelsey Mitchell was brilliant. Like, I know her shooting percentage went down a little bit at the end. I thought Kelsey Mitchell was brilliant. But this was a game. Like, this almost looked like a game where it was, if you thought that this was an MVP contest, you would have thought the MVP was Kelsey Mitchell. Like, if you would have came into this game and being told the MVP is playing, you would have thought it was Kelsey Mitchell. Like, that was that game. Like, Christy Sides as well. Her refusal to call timeouts. Like, don't get me started on Christy Sides. Do not get me started on Christy Sides. She is the worst. She is the worst. Like, we actually saw a lineup of Christy Wallace, Caitlin Clark, Katie Lou Samuelson. You know, it doesn't even matter who else on the floor. We saw Christy Wallace, Katie Lou Samuelson, and Nalissa Smith on at the same time. And I don't even hate Nalissa Smith that much. But, like, you can't put Katie Lou and Caitlin and Christy Wallace. And the worst part about this is they start running their offense through Christy Wallace. The ball was Christy Wallace was playing the Kelsey Mitchell role. Christy Wallace was playing big minutes. And if you think this is crazy, please leave a like on this stream or video. We're at like 700. If we can get to like 750, that would be insane. And also, we're going for like 35,000. If we can somehow hit that by like the end of tomorrow, that's fine. Someone in my chat saying Dantas should have played more. Man, Dantas was garbage. Dantas missed an open layup. She missed a wide open corner three. She fumbled a couple of rebounds. Damiris Dantas, and then she got burned a few times. She sucked. I'll give Christy Wallace credit. 2 steals, played some defense, but she touched the ball. She tried to make 2 moves, air ball, travel, or stepped out of bounds. And we didn't even see Kate Martin. We didn't even get to see Kate Martin. Man, I had my jersey ready to swap jerseys when Kate Martin came on the floor. I had my Kate Martin jersey at the ready, but we didn't even see Kate Martin. So now instead of wasting your money on Kate Martin jerseys like I did, you know what? I'll take the Lexi Hull jersey. I'll take that as a W. Instead of wasting your money on a Kate Martin jersey, why not spend your money on some Mick Talks Hoops merch? And you know what? You can get your WNBA style-esque hoodie, except you can get it with the real person who should be the logo. Or maybe something that resembles, that may or may not resemble, that may or may not resemble R22. You can go and get that. Link will be in the description for the video. But like, I can't believe we are talking about this game in it being the bench of the Aces won it. I can't believe that's actually what we're saying. We are saying the Aces bench won that game. Sydney Colson plus 19. Tiffany Hayes plus 17. And like, the Aces are a team not known for their depth. But you know what? They make big time plays. Every single player on the Aces bench does something. Sydney Colson gives a bunch of energy and just runs around. Tiffany Hayes, in fairness, Tiffany Hayes is an all-star level player who just came out of retirement to play for the Aces. She didn't do much today, but I think Megan Gustin's a great bench player. I'd love to have her on the Aces. Or say on the Fever. But we went and freaking signed Dantas instead. Alicia Clark shoots the shit out of the ball. I thought Chelsea Gray outplayed Caitlin Clark today. I can't believe I'm saying this. And again, I don't think Chelsea Gray was good. Caitlin Clark was just that bad. Kia Stokes hit a 3. Like, sometimes it's just not your day. Sometimes it's just not your day. And look, we get another chance to go at them in 2 days' time. That is the positive. Is we get another chance to go at these in 2 days' time. So, as bad as we were today, as bad as Caitlin was today, as bad as Aaliyah was today, heck, as bad as Asia was today for the Aces, this is not going to be the same game in 2 days' time. We're not going to see this game be won and lost by Tiffany Hayes and Alicia Clark. We're not going to be seeing this game lost again. We're not going to see a 6-22 game from Caitlin. We're not going to see Aja Wilson go and nearly shoot her team out of the game. It's not going to happen. Aja will not be this bad on Friday. Caitlin will not be this bad on Friday. And you know what? Hopefully, the refs don't allow them to literally just start shoving Caitlin Clark. Like, hopefully the refs don't do that. And also, my favorite part is Aja Wilson, Caitlin Clark is shoved every single time, and Aja Wilson just scores an open layup. And one! Aja Wilson shoots a jump shot. No one near me, let's flop. Foul. Like, it's just bad. Either way, like, Christy Sides, Jesus, it's bad. Like, can we actually talk about how bad Christy Sides is at coaching? Like, she is maybe, and I mean this, maybe the worst coach in pro basketball. She might be the worst coach in all of pro basketball. And look, I don't blame Christy Sides for watching his game, for losing his game. It was not Christy Sides' fault Caitlin Clark had her worst shooting game of her career. That's not her fault. It is actually her fault that Aaliyah Boston picked up the Phantom foul. It is. It is her fault. And if you agree Christy Sides sucks, please subscribe. We are trying to hit 35k as soon as possible. If we could do that by like tomorrow, it'd be insane. And also, got 750 likes currently on the stream. If we could get that to like 800, that'd be ridiculously good before the end. But we have to talk about it. Objectively, we have to talk about how bad Christy Sides is as a coach. Like, she is horrendous. Like, she won Coach of the Month. And I am flabbergasted. I am actually in shock. Like, Caitlin Clark was shut down by Plum, Sides, refs. It was stinky. That was the comment that I just read. That was one of the worst coaching performances I've seen. She actually put Christy Wallace and Katie Lou Samuelson on at the same time. They might be the two worst players in this league. Actually, you know what? Victoria Saxon might be, but we've never seen Victoria Saxon play. Of people that get major minutes, Katie Lou Samuelson is the worst player in the W. Do you want to know the last time Christy Wallace made more than one shot in a game? As in, she made 2 field goals. Chicago at the end of June. The Angel Reese game. That was the last time. Do you want to know what Katie Lou Samuelson is averaging post-Olympics? Katie Lou is averaging, I'm pretty sure she's averaging like 0.9 points per game. Katie Lou Samuelson, since the Olympics, has scored 6 points in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She has scored 6 points in 8 games. And she is playing an average, in that spell, she is playing probably an average of 12, 13 minutes a game. She is averaging less than 1 point a game. And it's not like she does the little things well. She is there to score. The last time Katie Lou Samuelson made more than one shot in a game, and by the way, she was a starter for a lot of this spell. The last time she made more than one shot in a game was on the 14th of July. That was 2 months ago. It has been 2 months since Katie Lou Samuelson has made more than one shot in a game. But yet, Katie Lou is in crunch time. I'm sorry, late in this game, I get it. I don't really like Nalissa. I don't think Nalissa Smith is great either. There is no reason Nalissa Smith is on the bench while Katie Lou Samuelson is in that game while Aaliyah Boston's in foul trouble. And by the way, again, Christy Sides so spineless to call timeouts. She won't call timeouts. She was spineless for a challenge. So, Asia Wilson, phantom foul and 1. No challenge. Aaliyah Boston's 4th. Misses the free throw. Alicia Clark volleyball spikes it out of bounds. Blatant turnaround. It's going to be one of the ones that's like the Marina Mabry one. It's like, you know what? That's it. It's going to go the other way. But she says, nah, I don't want to call a timeout. I'm not challenging this call. And then what happens? Aaliyah Boston, that play, picks up her 5th foul on a phantom foul. Has to call that. Has to call a challenge. The referees were too spineless to overturn their call because Becky Hammond ran after them screaming. They were too spineless to overturn their call. All Christy Sides had to do was call it on the end line play, or on the inbound, the out of bounds. They get the ball back. Aaliyah Boston's on 4 fouls. She's in the game instead of them getting a score. She gave up 3 points and lost Aaliyah Boston because she was too spineless to call a timeout with 1 minute to go in the third when she hadn't called one yet in the third. Like, and I'm also sorry, like, if Lexi Hull is in foul trouble, do not, under any circumstances, replace her with Katie Lou Samuelson. I don't like Christy Wallace. She's better than Katie Lou. Replace her with Erica Wheeler. Play Erica Wheeler as center for all I care. Why is Katie Lou Samuelson on the floor? We're watching these games. Katie Lou Samuelson doesn't rebound, doesn't defend, doesn't shoot, doesn't pass, can't run, can't defense, can't stay in front of anybody. Katie Lou Samuelson, if you look at A plus B, or if you were to give grades for everything, for every single thing Katie Lou Samuelson does, I will go defense, D minus, shooting, D, ball handle, F. I've never seen her take a dribble. Finishing, D minus. She's very bad at scoring layups. Rebounding, I'll give her a C minus in rebounding. Passing, I'll give her a B plus maybe because she's 6'3" and she can kind of pass sometimes. Athleticism, F. And the worst part is she's on a freaking max. She's on a freaking max. But at the same time, I get it. The rules state you cannot discriminate against someone because they're pregnant. You don't need to play them minutes just because they had a kid a year and a half ago. Free throws. Free throws the only thing Katie Lou Samuelson can do, I guess. You are right. But Christy Sides has to go. She just has to. And the worst part is she ended the second half, or the first half, with Christy Wallace on the floor. She ended the game with Katie Lou Samuelson on the floor in crunch time. Katie Lou was on the floor in crunch time. I get it, Aaliyah Boston couldn't be on the floor. But Katie Lou was on the floor in crunch time. And I get it. Look, Christy Sides did not make Caitlin Clark go 6 for 22. It was the worst Caitlin Clark has shot all season. You could argue that since she's been playing at a near MVP level, it's been her worst game. Not even you could argue it. Since the gauntlet schedule, the 3-point game against, 7-point game against Atlanta. It's been her worst game since, ironically, it's been her worst game since she was interviewed before the game and she was asked to basically call out all the people using her name for racism, misogyny, all the other stuff. That was her worst game of the season. This has been her worst game since then, when before the game she is asked about her freaking political, who she supports. Who gives a damn? And I mean that. Who gives a damn? If Caitlin Clark runs up and down really fast, makes crazy passes and hits 3-pointers, I don't care. For all I know, I am concerned, she could be a member of the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. And I don't care, as long as she's playing basketball. And you know what? The one thing I will say is Caitlin Clark came out aggressive today. She sucked. But when you're competing against the refs, when you're competing against everything, and when you also have Christy freaking Sides as your coach, she is good as far as team building, team chemistry, getting people on the same page. She's really good at all that stuff. I don't really mind if, when someone else comes in, if Christy Sides gets demoted to assistant. She is the worst head coach in this league. Genuinely is the worst. Again, she might be a good assistant for all I know. She's not a good head coach. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Both supposed MVPs suck today. But anyway, I am going to end the stream right there. I will see you guys